Guys, it's your girl Sylvie, and you know how we do it. On Fridays I bring you awesome scholarship grantees to share their tips with you. So you know how I always tell you, pick up a pen, pick up a paper, hear from the grantees' experience, jot down their top 5 tips on how they got their scholarships, and you go get yourself your scholarship. So welcome, Freda.
Thank you.
Alright, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Freda. I'm from Kenya.
Okay.
Yes.
And what do you study?
Yes, now I'm doing my PhD in development economics.
Development economics.
Yes.
Wow. And what scholarship program are you on?
I'm on the Ministry of Education in Japan, MEXT.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes there are so many students when they are trying to apply for scholarships. They have never met like someone who has gotten it before to share with them, like, watch out for this, watch out for that. So we try to create these videos to help people who are applying. So share with us, like, what are your top 5 tips on how students who are trying to get scholarships can actually watch out for those things and then succeed at getting scholarships?
Okay. I think I would advise everybody to start looking for scholarships very early on.
Okay.
Because most of them have early deadlines. And so if you know that you're looking for a scholarship, you start looking for them on the internet.
Yeah.
These days there's so many opportunities available. There's a lot of information online.
Yeah.
You can also let people know. Networks are very, very important for getting scholarships. So you just let people know that you're looking for a scholarship, so that when they hear of one, then they'll be on the lookout and inform you. Because like for me, the first person who informed me of the scholarship is my former professor. And then I got information from a group of friends we were working with. And then later on I saw it in the newspapers. So before seeing it from the newspapers, I had already gotten the information from my other networks.
Okay.
And then as you're on the lookout, know exactly what you're looking for. So that when you get different scholarship opportunities, you look out for their requirements. And this is to make sure that you're eligible. You don't want to waste your time applying for a scholarship that you eventually not qualify for. They sponsor students to study specific fields. So if you are interested in a different field, then you don't really have to waste your time. So just look out, read very carefully, see what they're looking for, and see if the scholarship meets your expectations, because you don't want to apply for a scholarship and then you're disappointed at the end of the day.
Yes. So their interest should also match with your interest.
Yes, that is very important. And then once you've identified scholarships that you want, and it's advisable to always apply for quite a number. You don't have to limit yourself. And then once you've gotten the one that you like best, then you go for that. So once you've identified a scholarship that you're interested in, make sure that you follow the instructions. They usually have lots of instructions, and many of us don't read through. We read bits and pieces, leave out important information, and then once you've applied, you find out that there's something that you missed out. Something very, very important.
So students have to make sure like they read the instructions very carefully.
Read the instructions very carefully to avoid any errors. And then in the process of once you read the instructions, I would and if you have any questions, communicate, ask questions. The scholarship desk, they'll always leave out a number that you can call or an email address that you can ask questions. Because then if you do not know something, then you can seek clarification on time. And then I would also advise that when most scholarships will ask for an essay, they'll ask you to probably write a research proposal. Be very clear about what you want to study. You should be personalize your essay, make it be passionate, write about something that interests you. You don't want to do research in something that doesn't give you excitement. And make sure that your proposal stands out. It's very you show them that you know exactly what you want. Because you're not the only one who is competing. There's so many students doing the same thing. So you can tell somebody's passion by what they have written. Have they done proper research? Do they understand what they want to study?
Yes.
So that really helps. Yes.
Okay.
And then I would advise that submit your documents early on time. You have to, don't wait till the last minute. Many times you'll find that you submit your documents and there's something that you may have forgotten.
Yes.
And if it's on the last day, then you don't have time to go back
and fix it.
Yes. And that locks you out.
Yes.
So please submit your documents early on time.
Okay.
So that if there's something missing, then you have time to go back. And I think because these scholarships they sometimes get 400, 500 applicants. So they look out for the slightest mistakes.
To just put you out.
You miss out on something small. Your documents don't look, they are not even neatly arranged. Nobody has time to arrange your documents.
Yes.
They throw them out.
Yes.
So you just have to make sure that your work is presentable. You have everything that you need, and that gives you a higher chance of having somebody look at your paper.
Yeah.
And then finally invite you for an interview.
The first time you applied, did you get it, or did you have to actually go through a hassle before you got the scholarship?
For the Japanese government scholarship?
Yes.
This was the first time. I got it the first time I applied. Yes.
And do you know what exactly were they looking for?
I think your performance is a huge determinant of if you get the scholarship. So if you've performed very well, then you stand a higher chance of getting the scholarship. Because they offer the scholarships not just for master's students, also undergraduate students. And for undergraduate students, it's even more competitive. Then you've got to have scored, you have to have perfect A's to get the scholarship, because they give to very, very few students.
Yes.
And they only give to the best of the best.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much, Freda. I'm actually just going to go through Freda's top tips on how to get a scholarship. So she says, 1, start looking for the information earlier. You really don't want to be locked out around the deadlines and you're struggling with so many documents. Start looking for the information about it earlier. And also network. Friends, family, professors, everybody. Tell those people that I am actually looking for a scholarship. If you have any information, let me know. So make sure you network as much as possible. And also, check out the requirements. What are the requirements for this particular scholarship? Read through them carefully. If it says you should be between 18 and 25, don't apply if you're 35. So make sure you read those instructions and then you understand them and then you apply according to the requirements. And also identify what you're interested in when you write your research proposal. Because if you are interested in something, it is going to show in how you present it. It is going to show in how much information and background studies you have done about the topic that you are interested in. And also ask questions. If there is anything that you don't understand, usually scholarships always leave, for example, a number or an email address. Write to them, call them, and ask the questions about anything you don't understand, such that you are guided and you actually don't go doing the wrong thing. And also, let you do what interests you. Don't go, if you're a social sciences student and you're interested in social sciences, don't see an opportunity because it's for a scholarship in some different field and then you go applying for that because you want a scholarship. Let it be something that is actually true to you. And also submit your documents earlier. All the requirements, first of all, scholarships are always very strict with reference to deadlines because they have so many students applying, so they cannot accept your documents when it is past the deadline. So make sure you submit your documents before it is deadline. And as you heard her, she actually got her scholarship the first time she applied for, not because she was having C's and D's, but because she was having A's and she was like second class honors, first class honors. So if you actually want to get yourself a scholarship, you should make sure that my grades are good enough. All the things that are required, let them not have to sort you out. Let them not actually have to leave you out because you don't have enough grades or requirements.